That's me, crawling through a narrowing overflow tunnel, beginning to question my life choices. The reason I was in this situation is because I'd set myself the challenge of following the River Thames from its source all the way to the sea without leaving the river. So far, over the course of a day and a half, I've travelled just 7 miles and almost reached the first village en route. We're right on the edge of Ashton Keynes now. However, before I could enter the village, I had to contend with the toughest obstacle yet. An old mill race. So the water runs through there, does it? Deciding that the main flow looked foolhardy,
I'm not going down there!
I settled on my only other option, the overflow tunnel.
Let's hope this works.
You rejoin me on this mission halfway through this tunnel, crossing my fingers that the exit isn't obstructed at the other end. This journey is in aid of the Rivers Trust, who are doing great work across the UK and Ireland to help clean up our rivers. So far, this project has raised just under £25,000, and by the end of the series, I'd like to have raised 50 grand. That's the aim. There's a link down below. I think we can do it. You can also pick up a t-shirt or mug, and half the profits from these specific River Thames t-shirts and mugs will go towards the fundraiser. Thank you.
Oh no, it looks like it gets narrower. Oh, come on in.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Okay, good.
I didn't realise I had an audience.
Oh, well done. I just wanted to make sure you made it. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
However you did that, I do not know.
I didn't realise how narrow it was going to get near the end.
Yeah.
You have over the top of your head.
At the end, there was hardly anything. Do you live locally?
Yes, yeah. We just wandered down for the church fete that happens next week.
Oh no.
It's normally either side of the banks here, so we thought.
If you'd appeared last week, you'd have shocked the whole village.
Yeah, there's little kids do a boat race down here, so you would have been quite special if you'd have popped out with that, yeah.
I hope that's the most dangerous bit that I've done.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, yeah, it must be.
So the kayak's in Cricklade already, is it?
Yes, yeah.
Well, Cricklade, I reckon, how many miles do you reckon that? 4 miles?
4 miles.
4 miles.
5 miles. Yeah, following them.
Yeah, I think I'll get there tomorrow.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Rest of the journey goes
No, I
really
appreciate
well.
you looking out for me. I think if I'd known I was going to be coming out of that, I'd never have gone down it. But by the time I got sort of 3/4 of the way through, I was just too committed.
You made it!
This one seems pretty simple in comparison. Alright. I'm trying to follow the River Thames from source to sea without leaving the river.
No, you're not. Are you serious?
I'm serious, yeah.
Oh my god, well you haven't got very far so far, have you?
No, and it's taken me 2 days.
This chap is trying to get from the source of the Thames to the sea without actually leaving the water. So did you go all the way to the source?
I went to Thames Head.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Right.
Oh, it's completely dry, yeah. It gets wet, so a mile or 2 down.
Don't you have to come out to go to sleep?
Yeah, I'm allowing myself to come out of the water to camp, but to make progress I have to be in the water. So I leave and enter at the same point.
Very good.
So
So at some point you'll be swimming, but at this point it's just wading.
I've already been swimming a
You're
bit
going to have a
today.
very challenging bit past our house where you have to climb down a weir.
How far is it?
About 500 yards. You're going to have to climb down a weir and then go under our bridge, that'll be fine, I think.
No, but it's only like this.
It'll be like this.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I think after that,
It must get easier and easier.
Hopefully.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
after you're out the end of the village, actually, it'll be fine. Well, you'll be wading through weeds and stuff. But
Yeah,
Why did you
that's
decide
fine.
to do this?
I like to set myself challenges, and I wasn't sure if this one would be possible.
Yeah.
And I'm still not, to be totally
Yeah, well,
honest.
so have you managed it so far?
Yeah, I've stuck in it so
Can we follow
far.
you on Facebook?
Yeah. If you type in Ed Pratt, you'll find me.
How many comedy jokes are you going to get about your name? Just doing this challenge.
I mean, I've lived with it for 28 years, so I've heard most of them. All right, I'm gonna keep going, but I might see you later. Yeah.
Good luck, have fun.
Thank you. Hi there. I'm on a mission down the Thames, but it's hard going. I'm quite cold now. I'm looking forward to getting out the river later.
Yeah, actually, it's amazing how cold it can get.
Yeah, it is.
I get in there and sort of take the weed off the wall, you know, and it's really cold, even though it's the height of summer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think.
Waders on.
Yeah. Even with this, I'm still getting a bit chilly. I need to keep my body moving, otherwise I get cold.
I won't delay you.
No, nice to meet you.
That means you've got to get under the bridges.
Absolutely, yeah. Apparently there's 17 bridges through this village. I don't know how many I've done so far, but this has been my technique. I'm trying to follow the River Thames from source to sea without leaving the water.
When you get to London,
Yes.
can you send a photo to the White Hart at Ashton Thames? What's your name?
Ed.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you very much.
Have you got a tent? What are you sleeping on?
I've got a little bivvy bag and a sleeping bag,
That's all right.
which I hope isn't wet. Thank you. Hi there.
Are you lost?
No, I'm exactly where I want to be.
What are you doing?
I'm following the Thames from source to sea, and I'm trying to stay in the water the whole time. It's a dumb challenge.
You're filming it as well?
Yes, yeah.
Well done. You're going to be on the news?
I mean, I hope for the right reasons. I'm very cold now. I can feel my body is just fighting to stay warm. I don't know how much longer I've got in me today. There's so many bridges in this village. You did make it faster than me. Yeah, that sounds lovely.
Fancy.
I can come out. I can come with you. Where's your?
Can you see them on the bridge?
Yes.
That's the bridge by our house. So if you get there,
I'll pop out there then.
We're interested to know how you're going to get out of the weir here.
Oh, this doesn't look too bad. I was picturing something much worse.
Yeah, but to be honest, at this time of year it's all right. But
Nah, it's fine.
if you want a cup of tea, we can either offer you one out of balcony there, or you can jump back, come out.
I'll come in. Yeah.
Yeah, if you go a little bit further down,
Yeah.
there's a place you can climb balcony.
Oh, ideal.
How did you come up with this idea?
Well, I did my local river in Somerset, the River Parrett.
Okay, Bridgewater area.
Yeah. So I did that river, which is 40 miles, so source to sea, trying to stick to it as closely as I could. But that one I carried an inflatable boat, which was very challenging at the start because there was a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So I've changed that up for this one, and I've tried to be a bit more sort of lightweight.
Grab a seat.
No, I'm very happy to be in the sun.
There's always something slightly unpleasant about the term backwash.
do you want another coffee?
No, that's
All right, with one. But I brought you some
Thank you.
water as well.
Yeah, as I say, I have no idea what to expect coming into this village. Because I knew I'd be sort of trespassing through people's back gardens.
Yeah,
and things. So I was like, oh, I don't know if people are going to respond well to this, but everybody I've met in this village has been so kind of friendly. It was like, what are you doing?
Did you go? After we spoke to you up further up, we walked up to the old mill house. Did you go under the mill race there then? Was that okay?
It was sketchy.
Yeah,
I'm sure. At the end, I was sort of on my back, just trying to get.
3 months ago, the water levels were ridiculous through the village, and you would have had a very long breath, holding your breath for a very long time.
Oh, I see.
There's a little bit there.
Yeah, yeah. No one walks their ferret there.
Sorry.
Seriously, they brought their ferrets to come in the river in the summer.
So they just hop down here and have a little swim.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you very much for the coffee and the beans and
Bridges.
yes. How many more have I got? Do you know?
Who said you wanted to challenge it?
Okay. Take care. Have a nice evening. Hi there. I'm trying to follow the River Thames from source to sea, staying in the river.
Nice. Do you want a cup of tea?
I've literally just stopped at the house of your neighbours just down there. They invited me and I've been just chatting with them for the last hour.
We did it in the dry riverbed last year.
I was told that, yeah, people were like coming down here just to see.
From the source to the river house, the mill house.
Oh, is that right?
I've got amazing photos. I walked the riverbed.
So it was dry the whole way?
Yeah. I love that because it looks like hold on, it looks like it's jumping. That one, you've seen that one?
Yes. Yeah, I stopped there and I had a little chill there. Amazing.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to keep going.
Really
but it was nice to meet you and I would have stopped for a tea if I hadn't already.
If you're in trouble, you come back here.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice evening. It's official, right? This village is the friendliest place in England. Maybe in the world. I don't know if I've had so many positive interactions with people, especially doing something like this. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, I think I'm almost out the other side of the village. I've still got a fair few tunnels to go by the looks of it. I'll get out the other side and I think I'll just find somewhere to kit. Ah, really? I had such a pleasant time in Ashton Keynes and now I've got to face this. That is dense. Oh, I'm gonna get cut up in that. Bag. Through you go. I genuinely thought I was past all the overgrowth, but I now realise that I hadn't hit the worst of it. This is truly awful. And you all brought these gardening gloves for a reason. There's been some challenging sections so far, but I think this one might just take the cake. What on earth is that? I'm just going to tear myself up trying to get through this. Let me just try and dismantle it. What am I supposed to do? I've got no idea how to even post myself through that without getting completely torn to bits. Okay, that's part one. Let's try and make a bit more space. To be honest, I'm more concerned about puncturing the bag. I'm less concerned about me, because if I puncture the bag, my clothes and my sleeping bag get wet, then I am in trouble. Oh. I don't know how I did that, but somehow we're through. Okay, don't look back at just. Oh my goodness, there's actually no respite. Just break it, just break it. When I did the parrot, I was so concerned about getting wet that I couldn't really do any of this stuff, or at least I didn't want to. So it's amazing having the confidence just to be able to submerge the bag and push it along. It definitely makes stuff a bit more accessible. One little bag, and it means that the purity of the mission stays intact. Who says you need to go abroad to have an adventure? The section where the Thames split rejoins in about 0.2 miles. So at that point it should get wider and it's got to be less likely for it to be covered in all this crap. At least a lot of this stuff is dead. I mean, I guess that's why it's here, right? I mean, this one's a tree that's fallen down, but a lot of this stuff is just dead stuff that's floated down the river. with the helicopter. I feel like I'm being sort of chased. Remarkably, it has opened up a little bit. Who knows what it's going to do around this meander. That's the right way. That's a way. That's an old bridge. I think I'm done for the day. I really wanted to get to the point where the two Thames paths rejoined, but quite honestly, I think I'm done. That was so much work for such little progress. And to be honest, somewhere here will work. Put the bivvy somewhere and I know I'm not going to be disturbed. My sister got me these two for my birthday. I think I'm going to go with the chilly one tonight. So I'm hoping that I can just cold soak these. I should have done this before, but I was busy. I was busy trying to get through the river. There's a road there. Oh God. I am filthy. I'm losing the light fast. I don't know how much you can see, but I am in my dry clothes. Don't ever take it for granted. Well, my food is somewhat hydrated. I mean, I think anything would taste great at this point in time, but oh yeah, it's got a bit of spice to it as well. So guess how far I've travelled today? Bearing in mind that yesterday I made it 3.5 miles and I started like halfway through the day. Today I've had all day to make progress and I've pretty much been moving all day. Guess how far I've gone? Yeah, 4 miles. Good morning from the edge of a field somewhere. Start of day 3. I slept pretty well last night, but I didn't sleep long enough. I'm just getting a few rays of sunlight poking through the trees. Looks like it's going to be a lovely day. There's a blue sky up there. Anyway, this is first breakfast, eating a carrot. How lucky have I been with this weather? This would be just 100 times harder if it was raining in the night. At least I can actually get out the river, dry off a bit, and sort of prepare myself mentally to then get wet again. If I was wet throughout the night as well, I don't think I could face it, to be honest. Right. Today, if all goes to plan, I should be able to connect with my kayak. So about 4 miles from here, downriver, is a village called Cricklade. And in Cricklade, I've left my kayak with a chap called Dave. He very kindly let me use his outbuilding and it's waiting for me. So the idea is get that distance done today, get the boat, get back on the water and carry on. Oh, I don't want to do it. That does not look appealing at all. Okay. Less than 10 meters in and it's already an absolute nightmare. We post the bag through first. Oh, that'll help if it didn't get snagged. I've started to post about what I'm doing on Instagram. This is day 1 of my attempt to travel source to sea down the River Thames, attempting never to leave the river. And people keep telling me, oh, David Walliams has already done this. He's already swam the Thames. First of all, I'm not swimming the whole way, but also, I don't think David Walliams did this. I don't know where he started, but I can almost guarantee that he didn't start from Thames Head. And for good reason, because it's dumb. Just gonna hug the bank. I reckon I could go out on the left here, through these reeds. You can't obviously see it, but the bed of this river is so clayey and so silty at the moment. It's just mud. Let me just show you what it's like. Currently, this is the bed and it goes down much deeper than I can stand, so I just put my foot down and the foot just sinks straight in. So I think the aim of the game is just to stay low. try and get flat. Oh, really smells as well. I don't know if I'm going to be drinking from the river today. I feel like that ship might have sailed. It just smells awful. And I'm sure I don't smell much better. I don't want to believe it, but it's looking like it's opening up. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's the other part of the Thames. I don't know if I can do justice to how tough that was coming through there. That's where I've come from. That's where the split is reconnected, and that's where they both go. It's not to say that it's going to be smooth sailing from here, but surely double the amount of water. It's going to be double as wide, maybe, and I should be able to find more gaps. Oh, look how wide it is here. Glorious. Ah, barbed wire, lovely. Okay, be very careful here, Ed. Don't think it extends this side. Cows. Those cows really aren't a fan of me. Hello, just passing through. I'm definitely making faster progress now. Those cows are still wondering what I am. I mean, it's still slow, don't get me wrong, but I can just kind of move, that's the thing. This section's quite pretty. I'm going through a tunnel of reeds. What lives in those holes? I know that catfish have like holes on the banks of rivers. I just didn't know there was any catfish in the Thames. I'm sure someone knows, but there's hundreds of them just dotted along the bank. I did see on the map this morning that I go past like a waste treatment facility, and I suspect what I'm hearing is something to do with that. Foul, actually foul. You see in there. What's in that water, I don't know, but I'm definitely not drinking the river past this point, even filtered. Look at that. It's definitely getting deeper. Oh, it's really rough underfoot. It's the 1st of July today, and I didn't know if this would be a good time of year to attempt this. My concern really was that there was going to be a lot of foliage and brambles and everything else, but no, I've kind of been quite impressed so far that it has been so possible. The reason I chose to do it now is because, well, A, I had a good slot of time to be able to get this one in, but B, I knew it would be warmer. I couldn't imagine trying to do something like this in the winter. I mean, you'd have to have a different set of kits. Have to go with like a dry suit potentially. But then the issue with the dry suit is that if you get one tear in it, you're kind of done. Which is why I opted for the wetsuit. And I think it's been a good choice, even though I am kind of cold. Anyway, I'm just trying to distract myself because, as happy as I may seem, I'm really kind of digging deep at the moment. I just want to get to Crickload. That is all that's in my brain at the moment. That's all that's driving me forward. Because I know that once I get there, I can actually get myself warm. Ugh. That's definitely oil. Oil and scum. Oh, this looks deep. Yep. Oh, yep. Yeah, okay, that's deep. Okay, that looks like a good place for a rest. We're close to 2 miles off Crickload. 2 miles until I can get out the river and get onto the kayak. That's very exciting. I'm going to take this opportunity to do today's river test. And I think it could be quite interesting, this one, because I've passed a couple of farms today, sewage works. I'm hoping that we see some kind of change in numbers. So this is the phosphates, and call it 5. So we've got 5 parts per million for the phosphates, and now let's try the nitrate. I don't think I'm seeing things. I think there is a tiny bit of pink in there. I mean, the 2.5 is so faint anyway. I'm going to call it that. Well, there we go. I think I've got my first proper readings that actually show traces of the substances that I'm testing for. What that means, I don't actually know, but I will find out at some point. Okay, onwards. And under we go. I was naive in thinking that this first bit, the first 12 miles from Thames Head to Cricklade, would take like a day and a half. It's now getting into afternoon of day 3. I'm still not there. I know this is what I signed up for, so don't feel sorry for me, but I just want to be done with it. I'm close. I think I'm less than 2 miles now, but those 2 miles could easily take a few hours. Where are we going? Oh, this is scummy. I don't know what part of the bend I'm on. I guess it bends around this way. Let's try and get through this direction. Everything's dead. Can't even rely on stuff to hold on to. There's a mixed blessing, I guess, because at least I can break a path through. This would be a lot simpler without the bag. Okay, just gonna float you. It's like a different world in here, isn't it? We either go through there, or we try and get around and get over that one. I like my chances of that one better. Oh, it's getting deep here. I'd like to show a little appreciation to my backpack here, because it kept my kit bone dry for the entire trip. It's the 25-litre waterproof backpack from Jackson & Cole, and I bought it just before setting off because I needed something that could hold up to exactly this kind of abuse. This isn't sponsored, but if you'd like to pick up your own, I'll leave an affiliate link to it down below. It's just a game trying to find a route. Oh, that sucked. Oh, and it's not over. It's nowhere close. Thankfully, the bed is actually pretty clear of obstruction. Oh man, it just doesn't end. Very nice. Let's get out of the way. I'm very glad we don't have crocodiles or alligators in this country. It would be a much scarier undertaking if we did. Oh, freedom, just about. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. Oh, I don't like this at all. Okay, we're just gonna get through that. Don't come into the water. No, no, no. I'm gonna be on my way. Oh, that's a good stick. Right. I think at the moment I'm following a path that's been made by some swans. Because I saw some just up ahead earlier. So they must have gone some direction. It's remarkable to me that they can get through stuff that's this dense. Because they're big animals. But I think this must be the route. Come on now. Come on. Almost clear. Oh, wow, it's wide here. I've just realised that I haven't actually seen anybody today. It makes a difference from yesterday where it felt like I met half the village. Hi there.
something I thought I'd see coming down the
I just need the sun to come back out. It's gone cold again.
Is this some obscure hobby?
No, I'm trying, well, kind of, but I'm trying to travel from the source to sea down the River Thames, and I'm trying to do it staying in the water.
Best of luck. It's not fun at that end, is it?
No, not at all. I think I know it more than most now. I've seen every sort of inch of it. It's awful. How is the route this way? Do you know?
It's vaguely a river.
Are there any fallen trees? Do you know?
I don't know of any.
Yeah, cool.
Once you're past that hedge, which is another canal that goes over, should go over the Thames, or it used to go over the Thames.
Yeah.
You're actually on a nature reserve on one side of the Thames, so that I don't think there are any trees to fall in.
That sounds great.
When you get a bit closer to Cricklade, that might be a bit different, but this bit should be just about okay.
All right, I'll keep chucking along.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Wish I brought a camera now.
Oh, swimming time. Oh, goodness gracious. Can we touch the ground? No, we can't touch the ground. Oh, the bag's good buoyancy. Oh my goodness. Oh. It is 4:30 and I've still got over a mile left. I really thought that I'll be getting into Cricklade at about sort of midday today, 1 o'clock. It's not happening. I'm just going to be happy to get there before it gets dark. No, a mile, I should be able to do that in, let's say, an hour. Maybe. Hi there. That's it. I hear running water, which is never a great sign. Last time I heard running water, I ended up sending myself down a tunnel. I mean, I think we should go down the slide, shouldn't we? Woohoo! There we go. Believe it or not, I'd actually been planning this Thames trip about a month before I set off. I saw that the weather was starting to get kind of much better in the UK, and my mind started thinking, well, it'd be fun to do another source to sea trip. And I don't know, the allure of the Thames was too great. It's got quite a natural crescendo, the finishing of this trip. If I actually get there, going through central London and out towards the sea, it's going to be pretty mental. There's obviously different dangers with that. There's shipping lanes and everything else, the other side of the Thames. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. But as I say, yeah, I've been planning it for about a month. And about 2 weeks ago, I was actually up in this part of the country, and knowing that I would need to leave a kayak in Cricklade, and the challenge became, okay, I need to knock on some doors and ask someone if they're happy to keep it for a couple of days. I was anticipating having to knock on dozens of houses before someone would say yes. Literally, the first one that I knocked on, Dave, he was like, yeah, cool, like what you're doing, you're very welcome to do that. So that's where my kayak is at the moment, and that's where I'm going to be in hopefully about half an hour, reunited with it. Let's try and push in this way. That one's going to be a nasty one. Ah, I'm through. Here you come. I've got to be getting very close now. I'm definitely in the outskirts of Cricklade. Yeah. Someone been drinking zesty. Just try and sling it onto the bank without breaking it. There we go. Probably not any better, but I'm struggling enough to get myself down the river. I just checked the map and I've got about 300 yards to go. But it's not going to be plain sailing. This is awful. Yeah, traffic cone and don't know what that is. Like a tent maybe? Maybe a pop-up tent? That's it. Don't mind me just breaking a path through. We are very close now. I think this is Dave's garden. I think I've done it. That's it. That's the first stage of this trip done. That was certainly 12 of the hardest fought miles I'd ever travelled, but somehow, despite the obstacles, 3 days after leaving the source, I'd arrived in Cricklade, having stuck to the Thames the entire way. This is Dave's garden. That's where I stop the wading and begin the kayaking. Oh, my bag's going. My bag's going! Yeah, this is it. That's their house over there. And then in this building is where my kayak is. Hello. Do you remember me? I met you before. I know I look and smell a bit different. Oh, that's your log. That's your log. You had that log before, I remember. I remember. It's all good. Can I stroke you? I'm just going to stroke you. You're alright. You're okay. Okay. Hello. Hi, Dave. Yeah, good, thanks.
Fucking knackered, he says.
Yeah, I thought it was going to take a day and a half. It took me 3.
Crikey.
It's hellish up there.
Is it?
Like just past your house, actually. It's like it's really bad.
It's a lot of reeds and that on a couple of bends there. I know. I was taking easy.
It's not the reeds are the issue. It's when the branches come down and all the twigs kind of just get piled up on top of them. Wow. It's just like a dam. You're just like passing yourself through these little holes and things. It's mad.
Right, what can I do for you? Do you want a shower?
I would love a shower.
Right, yeah. Let's go and do that. Where are you staying tonight?
Well, that's kind of what I wanted to ask you. Would you mind if I put my tent in your garden tonight?
No, of course not. No, I mean, you're welcome. And is that enough? I mean, do you want to... There's a spare room there?
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
No, fair enough. Right, I'll show you the shower.
Yeah.
Have you got towels?
I don't have towels. I probably need to get some clothes from the barn as well. But I won't come in because I'm wet at the moment.
Yeah, okay, let's go and sort your barn out.
Yeah, I'll get some stuff there. Good morning. It is the start of day 4, and last night Dave very kindly invited me to stay. So I slept in their guest room. I had a warm bed, and now I feel re-energized and ready to go for this second part of the trip. So the wading part, I hope, is finished. I'm now getting on the boat. But where's your boat, Ed? Well, it's in here. Let me show you. Let me show you my little kayak. Da-da-da. So it's a feel-free sit-on kayak. It's 3 meters, and I went for one that was sit-on rather than sit-in, because I like the idea that it actually has internal buoyancy, whereas with the sit-in ones, if they fill up with water, potentially they could sink, especially with all the camping gear and heavy supplies that I'm going to be taking. And it also, very excitingly, has these little portholes as well, so I can stuff them with food. And this is the current state of my sandals. They weren't holding up for walking in the river because they were just getting suctioned off. But now that I should be in the boat, I reckon they might actually hold. I bought the kayak about 2 weeks ago from a lady called Deborah on Facebook Marketplace. It cost me £170. I've tested it once basically fully loaded and it did pretty well. But this will be the first time I'm actually properly travelling with it. And I just hope that it brings me to the sea safely. So this morning I need to just pack it up and get it ready for the river. Because all my stuff, as you can probably see, is a bit of a mess. It's not really organised at the moment, so I need to go do that. It's far too much stuff, but it's all on the boat, and that's what matters. That's the river at the moment. It doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence that it's all going to be paddleable, but we're going to give it a go. You know, Cricklade is a place where people do launch kayaks. They just don't specifically launch them from Dave's garden. Okay, we're ready. I'm very excited. Second stage of the trip begins now. If you'd like to watch part 3 of this journey early, you can watch it right now over on my Patreon and YouTube memberships. So all you've got to do is click the join button down below and you'll be able to watch it early. If you'd like to support what I do even more, then you can sign up to have your name written on screen at the end of each of my videos. And if you really, really want to support what I do, then I will write your name on the kayak that took me down the Thames. As I say, these videos will all come out for free eventually, so when episode 3 does come out, then it will be available to view and you can click it right now.